This morning, when you came to work and opened your door, just because someone picked up a pencil, looked over some books, had a cup of hot coffee, did you think you were going to have an accident?
So earlier this season I was approached by Jonathan in the training department and asked to put together a short video and provide some of my thoughts on what I do to prepare for the season when it comes to safety. And I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I realized that I need to prepare myself physically to be ready to go out and get on the slopes and keep myself safe. I need to spend a lot of time looking at my mental preparation and how I can study to be safe when I'm on the hill, as well as what I can do with the safety equipment that I use to protect myself from when things don't always go perfectly and I just need a little extra impact resistance. My pre-season fitness regime and how do I make myself safe for the season. It's been something that's been very important to me. I try to keep myself in tip-top shape. I definitely spend a lot of time with physical activity. I've really found a lot of benefit towards participating in fitness classes, and so I don't find that breaking point. So just going through big range of motions physically, and I'm finding results. I think that there's more that I can do, and I'm open to that discussion, but I'm really happy. Balance is a key component to being successful skier and snowboarder. Obviously it's a dynamic balance when we're out there dealing with all the variables on the hill, but I train really hard for balance. I try to find a bunch of different situations that will push my balance to the limits, and then I try to push through that, and I work on it time and time again. You know, it's similar to the way that I train balance. I'd spent a lot of time training hand-eye coordination. You know, I've been talking to a lot of people and asking some advice on how they train their balance, and I talked to a good friend of mine, Dan Humphreys, and he gave me a great tool that I'm using on a regular basis to work on that, and I spend a few hours every night looking at my hand-eye coordination. I'm really seeing great results. You know, in addition to all this study, I've been paying attention to what the classic doctor's statements have been of really pay attention to what you put in your body. Give it good energy and it will be able to perform at the highest level. So I've been spending a lot of time studying my diet as well. I'm seeing a lot of great results there too. Not only am I looking at my diet, but I've been paying attention to giving my body rest. When I get worn down, I think I'm less likely to maintain those strong reaction times that I've developed and make good decisions. So I'm really trying to get good rest, good quality rest. The thing that I'm doing to try to take the luck out of safety is just reading as much as I can and trying to gain as much knowledge as possible. I think there's a lot of great information out there, and I've been spending a lot of time focusing on it and just trying to absorb all that information anytime I can, any place I can. In addition to reading on learning more about risk assessment, I've actually been attending some great seminars, and I've been enlightened by the things that I just didn't understand about making good decisions and risk assessment. It's been eye-opening.
Remember in the old days before health and safety? Remember when it was called common sense? Remember those days? Remember many years ago when you used to go, look, there's a great big deep hole. Will I step in it? No, I'll just walk around it like that. Well, how'd you manage to learn to do that? Well, my parents taught me not to be a moron.
In all the studies that I've done so far, I've come to realize that using safety equipment is not necessarily the first line of defense. It's something you want to rely on or not rely on, ideally. But the reality is we do need to pay attention to helmets that are going to help keep us safe, and I've spent a lot of time researching the best helmets in the industry, and I think I've come up with some pretty good answers on what I want to wear on my head.
We can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind, 'cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine. Say, we can go where we want to.
It's all the conspiracy against me. This safety thing is a conspiracy. Tell me I have to put a helmet on. Tell me I have to ski slow. Well, it's quite clear that You don't get a hairstyle like this with a helmet on skiing slow. Now they're telling me I can't get in a collision. When I look this good, the ladies always want to collide with me. No, duh. I like to say collision. I want to be dangerous, Andy. I'm going to change my name from Andy Dangerous Dawkins to Dangerous Andy Dawkins.